Greetings and salutations! Welcome to the Grand Circus. I'm Bajongles. If you like my stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me over on Twitch at Bajongles1, where I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I would much appreciate a follow there. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on my socials, both at BigWire1 username Bajongles on Bluesky and Tumblr. Much appreciated. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I am doing rather good. I turned everything in on time for the paper. All that's needed is tomorrow to do the presentation. And so I was able to get a very good night's sleep last night, which means I have more energy. I'm still a bit tired because chronic tired, always and forever. I have more energy to work on shit. And so today we are going to be doing One Piece fan art time. We're going to be continuing that. And then after that, we are going to be working a bit on a Christmas a little asset piece. And I'm not gonna be putting too much effort into it so that it actually gets done. And then when it's done, I'll be adding it on to everything here to celebrate the Trimbleness spirit. And so in the no, I do not wish to play that. Thank you. I wish to play this. There we go. All right, everybody. Okay. Also, amazing news. I posted about this on the Discord server. But Helldivers 2 has shrunk substantially in file size. They've made that fucker efficient. It's like 23 gigs now, apparently. It used to be 150 something gigabytes. Which means I'll be able to just like have it on my computer, which is great. That is amazing for multiplayer Monday purposes, and also just spending time with my friends and such. Because we like playing Helldivers, but we haven't played it in a bit. Because it is bigger than Fortnite. Or it was. Now it's smaller. And so that being said, I suppose it is time to get right to it. Pip pip cheerio and all that, lads. Here's the progress we've been making on stream. I could have made progress. No, actually, I couldn't have. I could not have. I could not have done this off camera because I was working on the paper. Are you the proper brush? Or is the proper brush perhaps? No. No, the smoother one. Hey, you're finally awake. Trying to cross the border the same as us and that thief over there. I have learned something interesting today. Or not today, but like yesterday, but kind of, I don't know. Do you know how time works? Because I'm not convinced it does. Uh, what was I saying? I was looking at a guide for one of the levels of Lego Star Wars Episode 1. It was like, you're gonna need a scavenger for this to complete this one. It's like, what are you talking about? So I'm gonna need to go back on my own time and look at that. I have a new heat dome, and it seems that it's working better than my old one. It's possible that it just got old. Which means now I have heat in my room once again. Which is very good and awesome. Also, you could tell that I looked back at it. Because I got a bit echoey. Alrighty, there we go. Very good. I'm trying something. Hello, my good friend Stream Buffer. I heard you. Yeah, I do what I want to do. I think with the line art is do like different line art colors. Yeah, having having it sort of blend with the actual colors of the creatura, not just the creatura, but everybody else. I'm doing pretty good. You saw that post that I reblogged on Tumblr then. Indeed you have. I just checked my activity notifications. Also, I am not Relko's basilisk. Did you not see my reblog? I just saw it. I just saw it. It came in while I was getting ready for stream. So I apologize. One might even say it came in like a wrecking ball. As you say, my basilisk. God, the fact that like they made a joke like yes, Roko's basilisk, but it's like no, that's literally what it is. Like AI will bring the end of the world. So why are you why are you doing AI shit? I have to bring the end of the world. Yeah, I hate this place. I hate people. That is an annotation. Oh, not annotate. Yeah, it's an annotation of what one of the AI. I think it was the OpenAI CEO. I think. Like that's an annotation, not a quotation of what they said, but it's honestly very close. I like humanity, thank you very much. I like the world we live in. Yeah, if there's going to be an apocalyptic event, it's going to be an American apocalypse, goddammit. Exactly. The end times will be painted in gaudy red, white, and blue. There's stars and stripes flying overhead as everybody burns away in the conflagration. Let's fucking go. It's good to be American. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The apocalypse will be monetized. You want water? $5 billion. Hey, Dicey, how's it going? Yo! I put my hands up in the absolute cinema pose. Absolute clowning. Yeah, no, it's good to see you. As you can see, I've been making progress. Oh, what is your most viewed? Are your most viewed categories art? Absolute cinema. To be fair, you did show up on a bunch of those streams. I was streaming for multiple months. And that is much appreciated. It's great whenever you're here. But it is the case that I did stream that a fair few days. Sadly, art was first place. Art's awesome. If you're upset about that, might I interest you in Lego Star Wars? I hold out Jar Jar Binks by the throat like I'm holding a mischievous chicken. Yeah, this makes me happy. I have infected your mind. You now see a bunch of clowns walking out of your fucking ear like your brain is a clown car. I was ready for this. Holds out a yo. You got a fucking deal, my man. Wrong, wrong. Eventually, I will be unlocking the Gonk Droid as a playable character in Lego Star Wars. I just forget where that is. I do not remember where that is, but they will come eventually. Also, side note, I suspect that the guide that I looked at might be lying to me because I don't remember a fucking droid shop in Coruscant. It's like, yeah, you could just buy the battle droid. V, we have to flatline this gonk. You may think, oh, what the fuck do you know about Cyberpunk? I play the tabletop. I play the fucking tabletop, my man. It's so good. I highly recommend it. Cyberpunk Red is very good. And if you're in a group that's like playing D&D and you want to spice things up a little bit with a different system, Cyberpunk is a very good change of pace while still like holding a high level of quality. Also, it'll let you get your like it'll help you dip your toes into like a dice pool game without going too into the weeds like the fucking Warhammer ones. Though that's the fucking deep end. Vicissitudes your crow. No! It goes cyber psycho. Oh, congrats. Whenever you see it, tell me how it goes. I will be watching a review of it day one, by the way. Will I go see it? I mean, I'd love to. And also, if I don't hear that fuck ass like uh song that's been going around TikTok, you know that one like the one that everybody's been animating, just I'm Freddy Fazbear. I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna make you scared. Like if he doesn't sing that in the fucking movie, I'm gonna riot. That is a joke. I will not riot. I will just because I know full well they're not gonna do that. But in actual seriousness, they better be playing Man Behind the Slaughter by the Living Tombstone. Because they played the first FNAF song from him in the first movie. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people aren't like the first song played like in the first movie, and the FNAF 2 song, Man Behind the Slaughter, would be great in the second movie. And then I know there's ones where people want one in it. I forget the name of it, but it's like the sister location song. Yeah, I know exactly. So like it better be like I didn't know what I was thinking, leaving my child behind. Now I suffer the curse and now I am blind. All this anger, guilt, and sadness going to haunt me forever. Like that song, like in its context of like that being the game that came out during that time, like it makes sense that it's interpreted like that. And the part was that before I become the puppet, it's literally a FNAF 2 song. It needs to be in the movie. Hold on, let me look that one up. I'm not familiar, I don't think. Be Gone video about Dark Souls 2. Madame Macabre FNAF 2 song.
Is it called Showtime? Be gone, advertisement. I hate you. All right. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that's fair. Like, it is definitely a fine song. That is what I will say. Which game was the one that's like, I hope you die in a fire? Like, what game was that for? Let me look that up real quick. FNAF. No, not caps locks. FNAF. Die in a fire. Okay, it's a Freddy's 3 song. All right, we need to wait. We need to wait for that one until the third movie. Although I don't know about you, but it would be really fun to, like, in a FNAF movie, see a Dawko character and have him scream and die. I appreciate Dawko. That'd be cool. Like, it's so unfortunate that I find his voice unpleasant because that's not his fault at all. He's a great guy. He's a great guy, and I appreciate him as a human being. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm looking at reference for like splashing waves. How do I do that? How do I make something so beautiful? I know how. I'll use a different brush, and I'll do it separately. It's fine. Yeah, all the water's gonna be on its own new layer, I guess, because I'm gonna need it to be cool and awesome, actually. I hope you die in a fire. I actually kind of need to redo these teeth now that I have that game plan in mind. I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna make you scared.
Alright, here we go. Behold. Like, I don't know why I say behold randomly sometimes. I think it's just a vocal thing. And at this point, like, don't mind me in that regard. Like, I am incredibly proud of this entire, just like this entire thing. Like, the framing is very good. I think especially for like how my work has been, it's definitely made great progress. Thank you, Nightbot. You're very cool and awesome. If we make enough progress today, and I believe we will, we'll even start on the shading today. That's spectacular. Is the line art for all this section is done. I just need to do the fucking Lord of the Coast. Look at this guy. He gets beaten up later. Man, it's really interesting that like the main focal point of One Piece is that the way to defeat oppressive regimes is to come together as people and to see the world and experience as many different perspectives as possible, so that you don't get stuck like both in your ways and in an awful situation you don't know how to get out of. And that like the strength of humanity is to come together and form relationships with one another. Not political though, trust me. You know, all the people saying that One Piece is political, they're totally off the rocker. Don't worry about it. Me hiding Luffy's dad, who's literally based off of like Che Guevara, a well-known revolutionary. I fear that the teeth may be numerous. They may be plentiful in number. Yeah, no, also, by the way, the happy first stream of December. It's Jolly Month. Yeah, you've heard of it's a spooky month. Now it's Jolly Month. Also, might I just say, favorite month of the year, I like Christmas. That's right. It was me all along. I pull off my clown mask and I'm Chester Holiday. It was me. Also, the idea that the holidays could, like, it's very possible the holidays helped to name Chris is very sweet. And the fact that their nickname is Christmas. Ready, there we go. One bam, shang a lang, and na 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 na. Instead of ending it, I get broken like a record. Oh, also, fun fact. My college term finals are next week, so there's gonna be like a break of a few weeks where I don't have I don't have class, which means I will be able to catch up on the stuff that I've been lagging behind on. That means more work on assets. Actually working on editing because we all know I need to catch up on that. Oh God. Uh, like I want to catch up on it too. It's not like I guess I have to. It's just I've been lagging on it a lot. Hmm. Uh, and uh, and just generally also giving myself some time to rest. So like through this month, like this upcoming like after next week, the next like upcoming weeks after that, you should start seeing videos again. I might not catch up fully, but it'll be great. I Oh yeah, plus just like more art in general. Cause like I'm gonna have to do thumbnail art for some stuff. And that is gonna be a great time. I like drawing. I might be the only one that remembers the second half of the Bendython not happening. Well, no, that wasn't the Bendython. The Bendython hasn't started yet. I'm gonna start the Bendython when I have all the games. And it's getting closer. It's getting closer. I have Bendy and the Ink Machine. You see, that was the Bendy special. Now the second half of the Bendy special didn't happen though, unfortunately. You are correct. I don't remember naming it the Bendython. Did I? Yeah, no, did I? Didn't it? Yeah, you probably have a better memory than me on this. And I may have. That was my bad. Uh, I remember talking a lot about the Bendython and being like, I'm so excited to do it, and I am excited. Ah, I may have slipped up, and in that case, that is genuinely my bad. It will happen. I remember also talking about wanting to wait and have that be like you know one get all be able to have all the games, which technically speaking I have access to, so I could kind of do it anytime. And two, I want to be able to do it as like a charity thing, because that's like
you know, one of those sort of like not literally a subathon, but something in that vein where like it's a big event where it's all bendy all the time. Like, technically speaking, I have access to all the other bendy games, but that is through a non-official source. And like, what example does that set? Because like, the company's fine as far as I can tell. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking on when to do that. But like, if I do it for charity, it evens out. Not exactly fine, but smoothed out. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because I remember, like, for a while, there was some funny shit happening, like that one guy having the car that had the license plate say Ink Demon. What, like shit like that? That's funny as hell. Man, I will figure out when I'm able to do that, and then I will properly set that up. I'm glad you don't know the rest of this stuff with the company. That I am not a big Bendy fan. Right? Like, I know of Bendy. I know more about the lore than somebody who doesn't care. I know the general story. I've seen gameplay of like Ink Machine and Dark Revival. But like, I'm not a massive fan. I I fear that I may not become a big fan by the end of this, because Ink Machine I've heard is not the best, but Dark Revival is good. Let me search up Bendy, Bendy, Bendy. Okay, so splendid news, I have access to Dark Revival. Not splendid news. Minus the games I already have, obviously. That's the only one I have access to. I don't have access to the fucking Boris games. You know those top-down games with Boris? Hmm. Don't mind me, I was drinking water. And so I feel like it would be incomplete without doing the Boris games, but like, whatever. Let me go to Steam. Let me Bendy. Yeah, like I don't have access to Lone Wolf. I don't even know what Bendy the Cage is, but that's not even out yet. So I do not care. And Bendy and the Ink Factory is not out yet and is to be announced. Da-do. Should I do the Bendy-thon as like a new, not a New Year's thing, but it's sort of in that vein? Because like I could start it up soon if we only count the 2 Bendy games that exist, plus the unofficial ones that we have. 2017 prototype. Which thank you for finding the updated new version of, and Out of the Ink Machine. Because, like, those will be included. So, you know what? If we add those in, then technically speaking, that would be 4 games, which is actually not that bad. You know. It's the Bendy-thon. Alright, there we go. And fun fact, teeth are actually not easy to draw. Like, the problem isn't the individual teeth, because they're simple shapes. It's adding them all together, getting them all into good perspective. All that jazz. Come on, start by constantly drawing teeth. Ah, that is good. That is good. I got my art style from I don't know where, frankly, but there was a big evolution in my art style when I started really practicing hands. And as you can see, they're still not the best, but they like this one's a little bit of a failure, but it'll come together with shading. That one art piece I did with like 18 different hands in one piece. I feel like that it did wonders for my art. Have I shown it to you? I think I've shown it to you before, but just for austerity TM. Where are you? There you are. Inserting his new layer. I did this one a bit ago now. This was for Art Fight. You remind me, a friend of mine is like trying to learn blocking in art, and all the fucking stuff they're getting is how to solve art block. Art block, is it real? And it's like not what they're looking for. Oh yeah, I have a whole playlist of those, like types of things, and the artist is clearly like interested in drawing big, sexy, bodacious women which has been helpful for me in drawing women in general. But also like very funny. No judgment. Not just women, but also anatomy, because like they do go into fucking like the basics of how the human body works, which is great. Usually I have blocking as a section. That is very helpful, actually. And nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm personally more of a man guy myself, but like no judgment. Yeah, no judgment whatsoever. Ah. No, I just remembered one of like one of the posts that my friend sent the other day. Of somebody being like, "Why did you draw this? 1, it's my fetish. 2, it's my friend's fetish. Or 3, I was paid to do it." And I just find that very funny. Like there's this art piece that I've been working on that I due to the new Twitch rules I could technically show on stream, but I'm not gonna. That I'm working on for a friend, and it's turning out very good. It's this like eldritch, like it's this eldritch lady, like you know, tentacles, weird limbs, multiple mouths, eyes in weird places, sort of deal. And I'm very happy with it. Oh, it's true. I could do that. I don't think I can show its. I don't think I can send it right now because it's still like just a document on Krita and not like a done thing. But if I remember to do it, I shall. Uh, my friend, the one who asked me to draw this, and I were joking of like, yeah, no, it's like a Patreon reward. You should have like the monthly reward is that they get one section of this drawing a month. And I thought that was very funny. No, it's fine. I get it. And also, if you did want to see it, then that's fine. Man, I'm not one to judge. I'm the one drawing the thing. I just remembered because I was doing the Mad Dummy music. Like, I just remembered like one art piece that I drew in middle school of WD Gaster. This was back in like the 2015, 2018 to 2018 era of like in early days, right? It was WD Gaster, and there was like a caption on it where it was like the cringy ass like I'm okay, I'm broken, where like and that shit. And then the other day I saw a cheap ass Timu a jacket, not with the Gaster on it, but with that same fucking caption. I just thought it was so funny because like I came up with it first when I was cringe. When I was a cringe ass Nene child. And it was cooler because it was Winggaster. I was like, oh god, a decade, no. Oh fuck. Welcome to 10 years in the future. I could have never first seen how good Deltarune would be. Time to draw the, for lack of a better term, lips. You may be thinking I'm just doing the freedom the freedom motif, but in my head I'm specifically thinking about the Spamton's theme, but with lyrics. Spamton G Spamton, that's my fucking name. I am secret boss in Deltarune game. This is chapter 2. For chapter 3, after chapter 1, I can't count past 3. My inside outside divider. That sounds like some like school district ass like we're bringing in the new inside outside dividers because people keep cheating on the test. Well, fuck you, little bitch child. No, we're not gonna teach better. Why won't heaven call me back? It is beautiful, is it not? Do you think that the Lancer fan club would be fans not would be fans would be friends with like the Straw Hats? I think not. I think they'd be really annoyed with each other.
So will be mine. Hey, 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 you're peeking over, you're peeking over your inside-outside divider. If you don't put your eyes back on your chest, we're gonna fail you. God, did you guys have the fucking quiet hands graphic? Like in schools? Let me show it real quick. Quiet hands. This is not exactly the one I had, but it has it's like the same fucking pose. Screenshots. This shit. This shit right here. The one I had was a little boy with like hands together, but it's the same. It's the same exact thing. This is an incantation you cast to kill any ADHD child. That is that I crush kills you. Yes, in grade school I did get in trouble for what ended up just being ADHD symptoms. It is a pleasure to have in class. If only he applied himself. Yeah, yeah, you get me. That was on every single report card I've ever had. That was me, baby. That was me all the way into high school. Like until literally like the last couple years of high school. That is a collective experience that transcends national borders. Pleasure to have in class. If only he applied himself. I'm sorry. But as you can see now, I've taken it personally, and now I apply myself so hard that I pull all-nighters. And it is worth it, baby, because I got feedback from one of my classmates that my paper is extremely well written. Yeah, but yeah, let's fucking go. It feels so good to get positive feedback after that, man. Oh God, do I still have it? I don't know if I still have the image on my phone, but like I've brought up a an art piece I've done like for high school before. I just need to get to it. Pictures of my cats, pictures of plants, pictures of the Slipknot concert I went to. Pictures for art reference. Book want list, some cool ass art from my college. Uh, a Mogus plushie that I don't actually have, but it was for the funny. Where the fuck are you? Okay, we're going back a couple of years now. I fucking forgot about that Woody plush. Hold on, where's the art piece? Oh God, it's not in my camera roll. Well, shit. I can take a picture of it and send it into the art channel, I think. But it's an art piece that I worked really hard on because otherwise I would have failed my class. And like I'm proud of it. I never want to do that again. That's why I split up art into multi-hour segments instead of just doing it all in one sitting. I've probably talked about it before. It's the art piece of Multnomah Falls. I can actually show a picture of what did the picture of. Multnomah Falls, waterfall in Oregon. Let me find a very nice fall picture. Hey. Found one. Welcome to fucking Rivendell. Behold, this is just what it looks like. This is nearby where I live. And by nearby, I mean maybe an hour away. Something like that. I forget the exact time. You can also, there are multiple waterfalls in this park and you can go behind multiples of them. It's so pretty. I want to go again, especially when it's like lightly drizzling, sort of like almost that typical England weather. It's actually where this place is at its best. Like you know that it's overcast, it's drizzling a bit. Maybe some fog, you know. Uh, it in like the 40s range of temperature, in Fahrenheit. Yeah, you get yourself bundled up a bit, you get some snacks, you get plenty of water, and then you just go hiking for the day. It's so good. There's a reason why I'm going to college for shit like ecology. And it's because this place is fucking beautiful. It's actually incredibly stable because it is all volcanic basalt. Oh, the bridge? Oh, the bridge is fine. It's gone through multiple reconstructions over the years because it's been around for almost 100. Like it got built in the 30s, I think, like the 1930s. It just recently went through a reconstruction. So like you're good. Whenever it stops being stable, they close that because it's like not the only way you can go. There are many paths. It's just the iconic view. Yeah, that was built during the FDR presidency. But also, God, like the spray back like behind when you're behind a waterfall. It's almost like being on the coast. It's so pretty. Definitely not for you then. Well, that is very valid. I'm definitely a bit more of an outdoorsy person than some other people, which is amazing considering I'm a fucking streamer, aka never touches grass. Like, you know, I go for walks, I go hiking. I don't really bike, even though that's a bit of a stereotype for here, because there's actually pretty good biking opportunities. I need to wash my favorite pair of boots because they're still very muddy. Because I was out volunteering on a farm recently. And like I enjoyed that labor. And like that is genuinely not for everybody, and that's fine. Like some people are gonna be like, "Oh, why did you go touch grass?" And it's like, yeah, you should go out and exercise and just exercise, but like go out and experience the world, right? That is a thing you should do, but there shouldn't be pressure on you to do it, right? Because that stops it from being fun. Oh no, the world is beautiful. And for those that say, "Oh, but England's not pretty. It's England." There's there's beauty in England too. Like a lot of the shit comes from the people. It's just like anywhere. Like I don't know. In Portland, your opinion might be colored if you in a negative way if you like come across I don't know like a crackhead or something and like they get up in your face and are like I don't know we're like wielding a saw unsafely or something. That is a thing that a classmate of mine personally experienced. But like I don't know there's beauty everywhere. There's even beauty in the soil. Have you seen all the little goobers that are in there? All the little dudes, all the little funny little guys, like the worms and the isopods and the little like dirt mites or whatever they are. You know the millipedes and the centipedes, maybe a spider or two. If you're lucky, there's like snakes. Do you guys have garden snakes? Because I know you guys have like 3 species of snake total. But like I don't know, we just have snakes in our yard, like here, and they're very fun. They're hibernating now because it's cold, and by cold I mean like it's like 45, so it's not that cold, but it's cold for them. They're snakes. Thankfully, don't want to know. Ah, are you not a snake enjoyer? Ah, kept you waiting, huh? Oh, that's another set of games I want to play. Is Metal Gear Solid. Ah, Snake. Oh right, I know about the bugs, but the snakes is a new thing for me. I've heard people are scared of snakes. Fun fact, that is actually a very deeply ingrained psychological thing in most primates. That like we're able to detect a snake or a snake-like object faster than any other because there is a genuine evolutionary reason why we should be wary of snakes. Right, cobras evolved to spit venom like they did because of people. And so now they're a fucking problem. And when I say people, I don't just mean anatomically modern humans. I also mean like our relatives too. Let me see. Number under the Oregon snake species. We have 15 native snake species. Thank you, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. The ones I'm familiar with are the northwestern garter snake. They are very sweet little guys. They're called garter snakes because they have the stripes all along them. So they kind of look like garters. Let's see, gopher snake, night snake, striped whip snake, sharp-tailed snake, racer, ring-headed snake. Let me see, oh, I forgot we had king snakes. Yeah, those are venomous. Also, we have a rubber boa. You want to know why it's called a rubber boa? Because it looks like rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. Oh, we have rattlers. Yeah, we have a lot of snakes. I don't know why I'm talking about snakes when somebody in this here is scared of snakes. I apologize. Like, I don't know. Some of them are genuinely like, yeah, fucking stay away, because, like, they will kill you. But, like, most of them are just little guys. And it's, like, very obvious when one of them is that kind of scary, fuck you, you die now, kind of snake. And which ones are just, like, goofy. They're gonna yuck you up. Oh no, I was born in a state with venomous lizards. So, like, I don't know, man. For reference, that's the Gila monster. Which, let me show you a picture. They're actually really cool. National Park Service, give me a good image of this guy. Don't let this guy bite you. Look, but he's so cute though. Look at him. Look, it's just a guy, just a fucking lizard. That is very fine. I'm a bit of a freak. Like, biology and like ecology related fields end up like like attracting the kind of people that would see an incredibly like horrible venomous creature and then they just casually fucking pick it up. They just pick it up and they're like, yeah, look at it, look at this bugger. Yeah, like your Steve Irwin times. It's a crikey. Crikey, look at the size of that. Like, I don't know. I also like dinosaurs and like crocodilians. Yeah, I don't know. I like scaly creatures. They're fun. Scales also feel really nice to the touch. I've held a fuck ass huge Burmese python before, by the way. Like it was a safe environment with the zookeeper on hand immediately there in case anything might go wrong. So like I was safe the entire time. But still, I did. It felt very nice texture wise. I also got to pet a baby crocodile. No, it was a baby alligator. Alright, before this, let me, like, before we go to shading, it is a good time to get rid of this so that I don't have to, like, deal with this later. Erase that. There we go. Mid-tone. Alright. Add filter mask, I believe. Choose gradient preset. We're gonna go with this one. If I decide otherwise, I might go with the one that goes darker. But for now, we're doing this one. Fuck it, we're doing it live. I can't believe wrong layer applies to fucking filter masks. But here we are, I find a way. Life, finds a way. Alright, there we go. And then if we go with, like, I don't know, you for the water. Yeah! Alright, for now, I will minimize you. Then I will do, LOC for Lord of Ghost. Shading. Ah. Let me do, this size. That's a good size. I forgot a couple lines. I, I forgot more than a couple lines, my god. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Tooth time. Time for tooth. It's tooth time. It is turning out splendiferous, if I do say so myself. Let's see, I actually need to erase some of that because I went a little bit far. I was just being a little bit hasty there. Please, have a seat. There we go. And now, we can go back to size 45 brush and get in on this goodness. I still have the idea I wanted to do for the lighting in my brain, and that is very good. That is good for me. Just the clobbering hour. Yeah, That's one of my favorite fucking like comic images is the thing with a top hat and a monocle just going, it's the clobbering hour. Another one of my favorites is the thing and Spider-Man having a sloppy makeout sesh, and it's slobbering time. I'm trying to find a good image of a creature. All right, where are you, friend? Wait, what's a good image? Alright, let me find. Okay, that's a Klamath Black Salamander. That is from the south. Here's my local salamander. Hold on, open image, a new tab. I'm showing you a salamander because they're slimy little guys, and I saw one recently. Slimy boy, slimy little lad, slimy little duder. You can find him burrowing a little in the soil. He's a sweet boy and has done no wrong. He is my son. He has done nothing wrong in his life. What murder? There are some salamanders that are poisonous, though, and you shouldn't touch them because they'll kill you. Oh, that's not one of them, though. I was worried, like, oh no, what am I gonna do with the fucking waves that are being disturbed by this big fuck ass eel? And I realized I can do them with shading, and then over top I can do the colors. It's elemental, my dear Watson. First, you discombobulate. Then, you discombobulate. Thirdly, you discombobulate. And then you finish it off by discombobulate. Alright, there we go. And filter mask. You. Then turn that on. Ding. Bam. Why is there that gap there? That doesn't seem right. There we go, that's been solved. And now there are no more problems on Earth. So you can't even name what? Oh. Absolutely obliterates your mind and soul because I'm cool and epic and I have my cool crystal. Doing the voice reminded me. Have you seen the new episode of Smiling Friends? Massive lore drop. Massive glep lore. Ah, of course, of course. That makes sense. Basic. Oh, actually, I don't want to spoil it though. But like, I could say it. I mean, I could say it. I mean, I simply wouldn't. I'm simply too based like that. The show is quite good, and I'm very happy with it. I like Glep. It's you know, I really love when he said it's Gleppin time, and then he glepped all over the place. You see, my two favorites are Glepp and Alan, which is funny because like the main two are Charlie and Pim. Charlie and Pim are both good, but like Glepp and Alan are funny. Me was born this way. Me was born this way. What would you do if I said me was born this way, and then I groaned calmly and then exploded with a bunch of little bajonglings. This is what you would do. What would happen if you don't give me that dime? Ah, of course, of course. What are you, some sort of EP boy? It cuts to you with like you're straight up Scrooging it with the floppy cap and nightgown with like the candle on the candle holder. Let me do a quick doodle of you just to illustrate my point. And then candle holder. I actually own one of these, so I'm sort of remembering how to do this off the top of my head. There we go. This is literally you right now. I'm glad you like it. Let me look at my D6 real quick to see if it is actually accurate to have the 3 and the 2 next to each other. Yes. Yes, it is. The bottom one would be a 6. Like the one that's attaching to the body. Yeah, no, this is you. You haven't gone, you've just disappeared. Oh! Didn't realize that. That's sick as hell. It's just a floating head. 32. I'm smelling tomato soup. Just, hey, how much damage does that attack do? Hold on, let me check real quick. 3. It's like I smack the back of your head and it spins really fast. I really like this sort of mellow red that's going on here as like the mid-tone. Wrong layer. This is a very fun gradient. Now most of this will not show up in the ending thing because most of this is not going to be the mid-tone. In fact, it is going to be the darker color is gonna show up more because it's gonna be like a dark and interesting a piece, a one piece, if you will. But I really need to get my hands on a soundboard. Hold on, I'm getting a knock at my door. Alright, I have returned. Actually, I never left. Did you... According to Americans, communism is when no burger. I have a burger. What I thought was tomato soup was actually a burger with bacon on it. I highly recommend making yourself a good burger one of these days.
But a good burger though, because once you start getting to like multiple burgers, you start getting to the point where like you're full and then good stuff stops tasting so good. So like after one, it's kind of less of a well put together experience. Luffy has been fucking obliterated. He's being thrown into the ocean and only you can save him. I'm gonna need your mom's credit card and the 4 wacky numbers on the back. That is a joke that my friends and I like to say to each other. Not that exactly, but you know the I need your help, superstar. I'm gonna need your mom's credit card number and the wacky numbers on the back. Or else William Afton is going to get me at 3 a.m. Can I survive FNAF security breach at 3 a.m.? Non-clickbait gone sexual? Help me, superstar. God, I just remember the fucking Salty DK Dan, fucking bit. Where it's like, guys, I'm gonna need you to like and subscribe, or else I will be EXE'd. I really need to update Sonic Racing. I need Ring Racer to be updated, but I'm lazy. Sonic, this is my Ring Racer. You're no man. Ha ha ha. God, I just remembered because it's for me it's becoming Dark Souls season, and by that I mean it's the time of year when I really start thinking about Souls games again. Uh, I remember the game idea I had about like sort of a Souls like game that takes place in a tower, like it's like a one big tower dungeon. And it takes place in one of my worlds that I'm imagining in my brain that started off as like a D&D setting. I got a Discord notification that was very cool. Uh, but yeah, no, and uh, I was watching this. I talked about this on the previous stream. Not the previous stream. I think I talked about it on Multiplayer Monday. Like I brought it up. There's like this Quake mod that has really good level design apparently, and it brought to mind it brought to mind what is it? Is it Dark Tower? Is that what it's called? From stuff. Shadow Tower. It brings to mind Shadow Tower, where like it's centered around like sort of a one central area, and then you sort of go around it, and like you loop back into it. And like that's how you make progress, and I thought that would be very, very cool to do. And also, it also shows the player progress. Iwanawanga. You. There we go. Amazing. No, no. The notes are gone. You have none. I just remembered a thought I had but forgot to say. When you get tired, like when you slowly go from being awake to being tired, do the main eyes go like slowly from 6 to 1, almost like a timer or like a counter, or like you're full awake, you're at like 6, and then when you're about to go to sleep, you're at like 1 on the funny die. Player, yes it is. $25. I'm just trying to be conscious of the 3D shapes we see before us. Even though, like, most of this will be covered up with the same color anyways, it's good to fill things out in a certain way so that I can remember how they went. Alright, and here... Peace. Da 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 da. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The 12 streamers of Christmas, my streamer give to me.
A bunch of eel shading. On the second stream of Christmas, my streamer gave to me. Oh, that's some world building and some eel shading. It collapsed a little bit at the end, but yeah, funny point. Funny point, hee hee hoo hoo ha ha times. Let me increase your size, brother man. Ah ha ba ha ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 no no no. Two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. A size 30? Two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. As you can see, this is a little bit more complicated than your average eel. That's actually not true. It's actually quite simple compared to your average real-life eel. The European eel is an outlier and thus should not be counted in this case because they are just kind of tubes. But like, I don't know. We don't know how they reproduce, so like, I don't know. I guess that's where the mystery comes from, or not the mystery, the complexity. One of science's greatest mysteries: how does the European eel reproduce? Still has not been discovered. Maybe one day you too, points through the screen at viewer TM, could be the scientist that discovers how eel make baby.
Yeah, brother, the fucking eel. Have you ever seen a whale with a polka dot tail? Have you ever seen a man with 8 fingers on his hand? Had to dry your eyes as you saw that puppy fly. Oh no, tell me it ain't so. Have I tried to drink like an ice cube in the sink? I can get away with oh boy. Doing it like this. Taking a bit of a pause to have Borgir. And of course, drink some water. Ugh. I wonder what this looks like with the other with the other gradients. This one. Ah, eh, maybe. Hmm. We'll see how I feel once I'm done shading it. My boy, this burger's what all true warriors strive for. Now that the line art and the shading of like or the line art is done and the shading is starting to come into place. It's really come together, I tell you what. All right, burger has begun being consumed. Uh, no, fuck. Accidentally got rid of the color palette. All right, let's try this one. 25 brush size. Oh, that.
It's a nice one, that. This is assuredly something, that's for very sure. I love how much faster I've gotten at this over time. Just like through the benefit of practice and just getting better. This. It's only been a few weeks and it's already made this much progress. You just look at that. Oh yeah. Drink Monster and listen to Slipknot, I'll be happy. Oh god. I am currently drawing my son, isn't he beautiful? Isn't he just gorgeous? You see, this symbolizes the coming of the dawn, which is Luffy. That is very important for this show.
Alright, reference images. Do not fail me now. What does your nose? Alright, very good. Alright, there we go on that. That is spectacular. That, and then wham, bam, shang-a-lang, and then na 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 na. Hey. Let me lower the size when I can. Add some light into the teeth. Add some light into the teeth there, mate. I've been practicing accents and that one is not going great yet, but it's getting better. There's a specific, like, Dark Souls, just Gerald FromSoft, game, sort of streamer, who sounds like if that accent was good. And so he's sort of been my voice reference, but I've only been going at it for a couple of. Look at him, look at my son. Itty bitty bitty boo.
No wonder you're a bit sleepy there, man. This music is great. It's very relaxing music. Mm-hmm. Why the teeth? They sure are teething. What I like about shading, especially like this, is that as you add more layers of the flat color, everything sort of starts to come into focus. Because, you know, before this layer, this looks rather flat, and now I may even add another like darker one underneath this, just to, or not underneath, but like in addition to this one that I'm doing right now, to really accentuate the features a little bit more. Even just be black or some shit. Who knows? I do not know as of currently, but we will find out together once I get there. Calcite! Synthetic calcite! Calcite alternatives! I need to watch Andor real bad. I believe I have a website that I can... Oh god, no, wait. I do, but I forgot what it is. Yeah. I need to watch all of Star Wars in chronological order. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I should. Oh god, I realized there was yet more stuff that I've forgotten in the line art. How tight. Krennic is a great villain. He is so funny. I've seen clips of him. I've watched Rogue One. It's not like I'm a fake Star Wars fan. I just haven't seen Andor. God, I fucking love this gradient. It looks like it's actually fucking like burning and shit. Which is fucking tacular, I tell you what. This is some honest to goodness at night near a campfire sort of gradient. But yes!
Now let me take a break for just a wee bit. A wee bit, trainer. Burger. Scrumptious. God, I forgot to plug in my headphones. Man. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, now they're charging. Alright, more burger has been consumed. I think this is cause for celebration. By celebration, I mean more drawing. You know, I'm like getting in that Dark Souls mood again. Which I don't know if that means I'm getting more seasonally depressed. Or if I'm just incredibly based this time of year. But yeah. This the blood? Blood of the Dark Soul. And like with this one sort of Souls-like ish game that I'm thinking of, I sort of want that slower pace of combat. You know, like your early Dark Souls, like your Dark Souls 1s and your Dark Souls 2s. And less of the faster sort of combat like you see in your, you know, Dark Souls 3s, your Bloodborns. Especially not what you see in Elden Ring. Which is good, but it doesn't fit my vision. Doesn't fit my powerful clown vision. Because I sort of like the idea of like slower, more methodical, like, you know, sort of rhythmic dance-like combat. Uh, with like that fun ass interconnected, like almost Metroidvania sort of map, you know, world map and such. Without the warping from the beginning, because that facilitates a different kind but an equally valid gameplay. It's just not what I want to go for whenever I eventually get to this.
There we go. Something about everything being sort of slow and methodical makes it feel almost like more dark fantasy to me than like if you're going at a faster sort of like breakneck pace. Because you really have to like sit back and think about the shit that you're looking at and you're going through. Sometimes the literal shit, Blight Town, the gutter. The gutter was such a missed opportunity, man. I wanted to see the fucking sewer shanty town with all the dwarves that built the castle sewers and shit. That would have been cool. I would have loved to have played through that. There's a streamer I want to check back in on. Once I'm done here, and I may do so. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that if they're live. They're working on a Dark Souls 2 mod. Let me look at them. Are you live? Kate McMuffin. They are not currently live. Oh wow, they haven't been doing for a while. Like they haven't been streaming for a month. And they've mostly been working on a lot of the stuff they've been doing is Armor Core. That's fine. I hope they're doing okay. I find their stuff really cool and they're deeply inspirational to me. There we go. In some cases quite faint, but very rewarding.
Fix those edges. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Getting rid of guidelines. That's what I'm going for. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Ram beaten dun ba doo dum ba da da ba boon dun doo da. That really does add some extra dimensionality to everything. Oh my god. Doo doo doo. Did you know? Did you know about the birds? Cause Peter's going to tell you about that the bird is the I just got a notification. Great, the head of the Department of Defense is committing more war crimes down at a place where I don't want war crimes to happen. To be fair, I don't want them to happen anywhere, but God, why our neighbors? I like our neighbors. There's nothing wrong with Venezuela. Well, there's a lot wrong with Venezuela, but that's not stuff we should get involved with. Progress is going well. It is a beautiful sight.
Boo, doo, boo, doo, doo, doo. Welcome to the Pita Burger. What can I get you?
Oh yeah, I'll have the Peter.
Oh, I guess I'll have the burger. Welcome to Applebee's. What can I get you? I'll have the apple. I guess I'll have the bees. There we go. I wanted to do that ahead of time because that tongue was not looking great and blending it. God damn it, stylus. Fixed my issue with it. My issue was that it looked bad. Alrighty. Wrong brush. What if we do? Now it is almost time to swap over to doing asset work. And so I am going to finish as much as I can in the next few minutes, and then after that we will swap over to a new canvas. Because we're going to be working on stuff for a funny Christmas overlay. And that is something I'm very excited about. God, do I have to look at her? Oh, he's also on the. Right, of course. I've already on there. Uh, oh, he has a name for that PS1 style game. He was working on. Sorry, I'm looking at. Uh, Somnolith. Very cool. Oh, that was 4 months ago. Oh, he's alive at least as of 3 days ago. That is fine. Alrighty, I apologize for taking that detour. I care a lot about Stade McMuffin as an individual and as a streamer. Go check out his stuff. That's what he's called on Twitch. He hasn't streamed in about a month, but like a bunch of his streams are up. They're very cool. They're very, very, very low energy and quite long. So a lot of it is stuff that is great for chilling too. Uh, that being said, here's the beautiful progress on the piece, on the One Piece. I may work on it a little bit off camera. Yeah, yeah. Do a little bit of mining. Hopefully not get distracted and do too much too much major shit. Uh I will screenshot this so that I can put it onto the Discord. Not hashtag, exclamation point Discord if you want to check it out. Very cool and awesome. Now let me put this in stream art, and then I will swap over. Thank you for the buffer. Very cool, Twitch. There we go. Splendid. And then now let's go to File, New, Side View. Get flashbanged, idiot. Get rid of that. I can get that back quite easily. Ah. Bear with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. There we go. It is there in a world of pure imagination. I'm going to this for just a moment to take a bit of a screeny shot. Do not mind me, I'm not ending yet. I don't have shit that I need to do yet today. There we go. And you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Taking a second screenshot of the art time. I swear, my most used folder is my screenshot folder. Which is cool, that means I'm using a lot of reference for art. Shift, expand my power. Okay, this might as well be the complete right size. I mean, come on. I'm getting these screenshots from OBS, and so they're a little bit lower in fidelity. Fidelity, Lord Vader. Alright. In the heart, it's all a jolly Christmas. Da 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 da. This one'll be behind me. It's a Christmas tree. It's a holly smally Christmas. Da 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 da. Fun fact, many Christmas trees are actually Douglas firs. Very basic sketch, because this is not meant to be extremely detailed or realistic. It's supposed to be fun and cartoony and cool. But, you know, personally, my Christmas tree is not a real tree because we don't cut down this shit, and we've been using the same one since before I was born. So, you know, the one we use to this day for Christmas is like almost 22 years old now. Isn't that cool and special, guys? Indeed it is. Wow, I have a stutter. It's a holly jolly Christmas. Okay, you actually go like that, have the topper like that. There we go. Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas. and then let's have a wreath where it's like wop 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 wop. Have a holy jolly Christmas. Ha ha ha. Alright, there we go. That is good. Now what if I do that? It looks pretty good. It's just, it's opening my eyes to the fact that I might need a bit more in terms of, upper decoration. Something like that, maybe. And then there'll be, like, ornaments dangling down from these dooders. Wrong layer, Kronk. Kronk, I'm tired of you getting the wrong layer. I'm going to kill you now. And with this, it still works reasonably well. Merry Christmas! We go to like 75 on this so that I can see both. Alright, he's going to need smaller tree here, I think. Yes. I didn't mean to still have the mirror tool on. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Okay, okay. Let me see. I can actually get that a bit closer to the, not quite that close. A bit closer to the edge. Like that. That is good. Good. Yes. Good. Second smaller tree, because why not? Let's have ornament on top, and then we can handle the realities of this another time, probably Thursday. Why did the chat disappear on my phone? It didn't disappear on the stream, it's still good, but it's gone on my phone now. That is very silly. Alright, and then let's go red. Christmas color. Alright, and then Betray myself with presents for you. This will be foreground elements so that it's in front of me, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe I won't have presents underneath the bigger tree because I'm the gift. Not really. But you know, I'm still working on stuff. Now the main thing is to work on presents. It is Christmas season after all. Also, welcome in, Gorgon. I see you. It's great to see you. I was working on One Piece fan art. Let me show you the progress we've made so far. Behold, little kid Luffy here is being thrown into the ocean. He will be missed. Never shows up again in the season, don't you know? And now I'm working on Christmas overlay. To you know, just sort of add to the stream and stuff. It would sort of like that, I think. There we go. And so for this, I am adding gifts under the Christmas tree. This is just the sketch, of course, but you know, you have to start somewhere. And I'm trying to make sure it doesn't take too long so that I can get it, you know, done by Christmas. Which, if I look at my stream schedule right, will be on stream. Same with my birthday. You'll just have, you know, the lovely viewers will just have to find out when that is, when the stream happens. There we are, GIF. I think I want to add a third gift box. None of this is following any sort of like real perspective, and that's sort of the point. It's a prop. It's a clown world. Big, one of those big ass poofy ribbons right here. It's right here. It's right here, huh? I think the final one should be here. I think it should be one of these sort of like very poofy ones with all the different sort of like you know, the offshoots of the ribbons, you know, those ones that have a lot of different loops. Let's have you have vertical line. Behold. I think some of them will be lighter and some of them will be darker. There we go. And also, why I have both of these overlays like sort of on at the same time is to be able to draw something that like works. I'm actually gonna remove that because I think I will actually just make this all one layer.
I'm trying to make something that works for like all the overlays I have so far. Like gaming included. Ahu Boris, Dahu Doris, welcome, welcome Christmas Day. Da, 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 do, 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 do. Da, 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 do, 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 do. There we go. That's really coming together. And sort of like some of those angel toppers for the tree, but it's like a clown. It's a little clown. And I think their shoes stick out from the bottom like this because it's funny. Amazing. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Very good. I'm actually gonna make this. Red so that I can see it easier. Oh my god, Bajongles, you're amazing. I've never seen such good art before. Probably what you're saying as you look at something that's objectively better than mine. Of course, objectively better doesn't mean subjectively better. Like, I love stuff that I know full well is not as good as some other things, but I love it. I love them anyways because, like, I don't know why not. Why wouldn't I? Ah, boy. Welcome, welcome, Boris. My God. One does not simply turn on the symmetry tool and gets away with it. Oh my god, my hubris. After this song, it will loop to the very beginning, starting the journey all over again. On and on the world goes, ever turning. And as we travel along with it, though we are stardust and a small speck, is each and every cell in your body not significant? Don't they all make up who you are? And thus, no matter how small you may be in the universe, you are still a part of it and thus important. Every single person, every single thing across the vast cosmos, all matter. Including you. I put my hand through the screen and I boop your nose. You see, I'm putting up streamers on this Christmas tree because, well, you know, gives a gleeful, mischievous smirk. You know. Ringelmas background. Let me go to File, Save As, create a document. And I'm going to save this, yeah? And then here's what I'm gonna do. I feel like this is as good a time as any, and we've made pretty good progress on this. This is turning out to be a pretty good overlay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to just chatting, and I'm going to do my ending read now. I've been Bajongles. You can find me over here on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at noon Pacific Standard Time. I would much appreciate a follow. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on Bluesky and Tumblr, both Big Boy Art 1, username Bajongles. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hi YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And with that, it's been a wonderful time. I will catch you on Thursday, where we're going to be doing some more D&D world building. And then after that, I want to do more work on this overlay if I am able, or if I feel like it. And then on Sunday, we'll be returning to Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And so, with that, again, it's been a wonderful time. I will catch you all on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.